Well, lads. I know it's been a while, but I hope you all been doing great these past few months. Not gonna lie, I just got complacent with the game a bit, and I had major things going on in my life to just play, record, and edit. Here's a super late login screen for the Christmas event, and I've got to say, it's quite a tune with the whistles going in with it as well. I saw in the Discord announcements that they are releasing first person mode, or it probably has been by the time this video has been published. I don't know, I'm quite a lazy bum to be honest with you. Honestly, for me, I grew up playing mainly third person because I could see more of it, but if you developed as a child playing mainly first person, this might be the right course of action. I don't care, I didn't really have a good computer growing up, so the only thing I could play was TF2, and even then, the only map I could play was Turbine because anything else it just couldn't load. One thing I must address before moving on is the comment under my most recent video behind this. It states of the game being dead and full of cheaters. How interesting, bruv. Along with some other Discord. Told me to look at Blazing Sails, which I searched up and was another game I have not heard of until reading this comment. To be honest, I don't play this game quite that much because I have other stuff to go on in my life, but yada yada yada, that's just some whining. However, I do agree on the part where people can kick you out if they feel like it or not, because your internet, matter of fact, might not be compatible with the server, which is probably in Europe or something. I have had that happen to me quite a few times where I am up by 50 kills, 20 kills, and then out of nowhere, it just shows out the developer funny cat icon again and I'm kicked out. Well, I haven't experienced any cheaters, but have you guys? Other than that, I cannot really assess too much from this comment since I'm not that avid of a player. Tell me what you guys think below. Huzzah! Gallian Gulf serves as a nostalgic reminder to the game and map that was for Battlefield Heroes back in the day. I got to experience swimming and how hopeless I would be if I were to be here during a firefight. This map is similar to the old one in Battlefield Heroes because of its vastness and tropical feel. Bright blue sky, glistening sun, rays scintillating on the waves, and a brisk wave if you can imagine while playing. Quite sultry, but pleasant. They've also done their own thing by designing the whole map themselves, of course, and only taking inspiration from the past generation. The abandoned ship in the middle of nowhere is a nice touch from Buccaneer Bay too. The tank is of course used to just rampage across the map, but the most infamous vehicle of course is taken to the skies. I'm still getting used to the airplanes here. Maybe I need to change my sensitivity settings, but for flying in BFH, that was kind of better in my opinion. I do commend the team for allowing yourself abilities while inside the vehicles, aka widgets, where you can repair them as needed with a respective cooldown. Tanks, I will say, are very overpowered in this game. If used correctly, because you have no cooldown on your 50 caliber machine gun or whatever, you can literally just stomp on people. The only factors on cooldown are the actual explosive rounds launched and its repairability. Please, assess and have a look at example 1, 2, 3 and on. It's pretty nice to see your teammates' live location when you choose your loadout. To do this, when choosing your loadout, look at the left-hand side on the map and you will see all these white little dots squirming around. That is of course your teammates and can give you an idea of where you would like to land at and where everyone is in real time. Moving on to the main news for me, of course, since this is my favorite class, is the Heavy. We have added another gun, which is quite nice and has good range, and they got a new skill, which, not to my surprise, it's the ability to where they heal and, quote, eat up explosives that come near them for a certain duration. I will say you have to use all of the hero's abilities wisely because, as we have known so far, they cancel each other out. They don't necessarily stack up on one another. So if you were to use this ability, then use your shield, and then use the other ability, which I forgot the name of, but it heals you when you attack someone and has this yellow frenzy around you in a circle, they will cancel each other out. They don't necessarily intertwine. And lastly, I have the Sniper, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to call it Sniper. The Sniper, I will say, finally got nerfed, and they made it so that you can only place one poison trap at a time and not a sea of them just lying around a spawn camp area or a place to walk into. which, if I may say so myself, really enjoyed. They've added a new ability of swiftness so that you can escape with ease if used correctly. So if you were a sniper main in Battlefield Heroes, I will say you can do quite a bit of damage with this. You get a blue mist appearing from within you when you use it, and that's quite a direct hit with nostalgia from Battlefield Heroes. You've got this bar that depicts the level at which you are undetectable, situated in the middle of your champion. And if I'm being frankly honest, I haven't seen it go down in terms of levels. It just goes away if you attack or, get sighted. But I'm pretty sure there has been instances where it goes down a level or two if you're too close to enemies. I just haven't experienced that myself. I am 100% sure there is some use to this, but for me, it immediately dissolves, as I said, if I start attacking, so I'm wondering if it goes down a bar or two. Honestly, this is the way if you don't want to try hard that much. If you want to just relax and run away when safe, just go invisible and stab people, bruv.